What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well today. First off, before we get into the video, I do want to show you something. Go into news, go to the Kael Fox Hunter Fusion, and then click the details button. You'll pull up this page with the image that I showed. So I think yesterday or a few days ago in a video, somebody was asking where I found this image at, and a few other people asked as well. So if you didn't already know this is where you can find this Fusion info, the whole breakdown. Now, granted, if you're not in the United States, which I believe this is where all the time zones are based off of, so it says Saturday until Wednesday. If you're in a different time zone, keep in mind, this may end Wednesday for US people, but in other countries, this may be a different day when it actually ends. So keep all that in mind. You don't want to set yourself in a bad position. So just adjust this as you see fit. If you notice this starts on like a Sunday for you, then keep that in mind as well. But today, we're going to talk about what's in the thumbnail. Are we ready for Brutal Clanboss? So I already hit Brutal, but since we got a update reward, basically, we'll go ahead and claim this extra key. I want to try to hit Brutal one more time because sometimes on Clanboss, the RNG can change things up quite a bit. You can have a really good key or you can have a really bad key. So I'm hoping to have a really good key here. Also, guys, let me know down below. Are any of you pulling for during any of the 10Xs? So 10X, first off, it's kind of a scam. It's kind of rough, actually very rough, but we do have the Summon Rush event going on, and this was a very heated event. The video I did yesterday actually got a lot more views than I expected it to. A lot more people felt strongly about it, and it does kind of suck. It definitely does. I hate that you have to do this, but if you're going for this, I imagine you are pulling, so hopefully you got something good from the 10X. I'll be pulling on my main account during the 10X Rotos. I would absolutely love to have a Rotos. I got 2 Siffies, but 0 Rotos. That's like the complete opposite of what most people have, right? Most people have a Rotos and then they get a Siffy, where I have no Rotos, only have Siffy, which I'm not complaining. I definitely love Siffy, but let's go ahead and jump in here to Clanboss, okay? That's enough talking about shards, summoning, all that nonsense. This is free to play. We don't do shards over here. All right, so we got Brutal Clanboss right here. I already did it once. I did. Oh, you can't see it. I did. Oh, no, you still can't see it. All right, there we go. I did 4.86 million damage, okay? So it's not quite enough damage to do. 2 key was my goal, but honestly, what would this be? So 21, it'd be like 5 key almost, 4 key. Yeah, so like 4 key or somewhere around there. So it's way more than needed, okay? Basically, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, if your clan's downing Brutal, sorry if you got that was a pretty loud noise just now, but if your clan's downing Brutal, maybe, but even then, I think it's better to just spread it out on more Clanboss difficulties where it's downing, because on these ones down here, hard, normal, and easy, you can even get shards on there. Obviously, the drop rate's pretty low, but on normal, you can get void shards from the top chest. So try to get the top chest from as many Clanboss difficulties as you can finish. I think that's best bang for your Clanboss keys. I don't think using 4 keys on Brutal, basically all my keys for the day, would be the best idea. I'm gonna go ahead and drop another one into here though, just to see what kind of damage we can get. Now hard, I think I'm a pretty consistent 2 key. We did 5.7 there. I typically do about 6 mil, and the 2 key total is 11.6. So that's pretty good. 5.7 right there, as you can see. But let's jump in here, and yeah, we'll just sit here. We'll talk through the Clanboss run. One thing I do want to update you guys on, if anybody's been following along, a few months ago, we ended up moving to my mother-in-law's house to stay there, and I've been coming back and forth to do my videos here. But as of yesterday, we are back in our house now, which is I'm super grateful for that. I'm super glad to be back in here because now I can stay in the house, do videos here, and I'll be able to start my streaming again over on twitch.tv/Tyrauku. My first stream back is going to be tomorrow. It will be a Platinum Arena reset is my goal, streaming during that. Obviously on the main account, not on this account, but I plan to push Plat, hopefully make it. And we have 500 spots now, so we should make it, right? But I've been playing around with Arena quite a bit. I'll go ahead and push into Platinum, and then we'll do reset. So if you guys want to check that out, whenever Platinum Arena resets, I'll be starting my stream about 3 hours before that. But I think moving forward, the schedule is going to be probably starting about 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. Eastern time, and then going to about 3 p.m. So about noon Eastern time. Probably go there, probably stream for a few hours. I'm thinking Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I'll get the schedule 100% laid out and let you guys know if you're interested. We'll be doing some account help over there. Swing by, hang out. It'll be a fun time. If you have any account questions, we can jump in and take a look at your account, or you can just post your account questions there, post screenshots, whatever it may be, guys. It's a pretty helpful place. Twitch is definitely, the raid community in general is a very helpful community as it is, okay? Right here, the Clanboss run, this is going pretty good because we have some pretty solid champions. So Rector Drath, level 60. She doesn't quite have War Master yet. I'm literally like just an overnight Minotaur runs away from getting her to get War Master, which will add a good chunk of damage extra to this Clanboss run because she hits she does quite a bit of turns because she has Relentless gear, so she's taking turns. She has the heal when she's not resin somebody, so it's either using the A1 ability, which can proc War Master, or just using her heals. So I love the decreased attack. When she gets War Master, she's going to bring even more damage to the team. And the heals and the sustain is very, very nice as well. So she is absolutely a massive, I wouldn't say carry, but she is almost a carry. Duchess would be the level of like carry for an account. Like Duchess, it doesn't really matter if your team's under geared because she'll res them and make sure they get to where they need to go, basically, as long as they're kind of geared, right? I can't tell you how many accounts that I've seen that they'll pull Duchess and everything will just skyrocket. Progress goes up everywhere. But Rector Draft is just like a step below that. But this decreased attack is so nice in Clanboss. So if you don't have decreased attack in your Clanboss team, make sure you get it. Finchy over here is adding the most damage to our stuff with the poisons, I do believe. Unfortunately, he's not booked. He's not level 60, so no Giant Slayer, and he doesn't have lifesteal gear on. What I want to do is, going back to this thing right here, is since we do have a Dungeon Diver, oh my goodness, you guys can't see that at all. Since we do have a Dungeon Diver event going on, you guys can't see it, but just pretend, okay? Dungeon Diver event going on right now. We don't have a Dragon tournament until it looks like the 18th of February, so it's about 6 days away. Honestly, I'm ready to farm some Dragon now. I want to do some champion training as well, but it looks like today and tomorrow we have a Dungeon Diver event with no champion training, so I may go ahead and spend a couple gems worth of energy refills, maybe like five energy refills, which would be what, 200 gems, about 200 gems, getting some energy refills to do Dragon Stage 16. Maybe I do that, maybe I don't. Maybe I just pick up some from my artifact enhancement events. I'll just get some energy. Basically, I want to drop some energy into Dragon because I really want to get Finchy to the point where I can put him in lifesteal gear, but also have good enough accuracy to place the debuffs up to stage 20 of Dragon. Stage 20, I need about 200 accuracy, assuming I don't bring an accuracy or a lead for that dungeon. But I want to get Finchy to that point. I would love to take him to 6-star level 60 very soon because I think he's going to be massive in so many different areas. The only issue is that dude requires so many books, and it's not books that you can really live without. It's books that are pretty valuable for him. Like, if you don't have him booked, he's not going to be doing the as consistent decreased speed on the A1. That's not a big deal. The big deal is the A2 ability, where it's not going to be landing the decreased turn meter as much. It's going to have a long cooldown, and the A3 is going to have a much longer cooldown as well, which that's what I want to get him cycled around to. If he can cycle around to those poisons quicker, that's going to make a world of difference. I can boost his speed up, get his accuracy good, survivability stats good. I don't care about his crit rate, nothing like that. I don't care about his attack even. All I want him to do is manipulate turn meter, decrease speed on the bosses that need it, and then the poison on the areas that it can work on as well. So we're coming up on stage 15. We're doing more damage than I did earlier, aren't we? I did 4.7, is that what I said? So 21 mil. If we want to do 2 key, we need to do about 10 million, 10 and a half, 11, let's just call it 11 million. 11 million to be safe per 1 key. I can do 3 key though. So we would need about 7 million a key to do 3 key. So I'm wondering if 3 key is okay. I can do 3 key. If I can do 3 key brutal, I could probably get pretty close to doing 1 key hard, which would be perfect. If the clan was downing brutal and downing hard, I'd be getting 4 chests total per day, top level. Whenever I say 1 key, 2 key, 3 key, it's assuming the top level chest for whatever difficulty it is. If we could do that, that'd be definitely solid, because Clanboss is where you're getting to get the Immortal gear and Cruel gear. It's the only place it comes from, but you're also going to get your inflow of books, shards. All those resources are so, so valuable. Once you start getting to the Ultra Nightmare level, you're getting shards every single day. So, well, most days, assuming you're getting top chest, right? I know my main account, I get shards basically every day. There's not really any day that goes by where I don't get some kind of shards, whether it's sacred, which is the best situation, but I feel like I never get those, or ancients. I think 2 days ago, I got 4 ancients. I got an ancient from every single chest I got. So Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare. I do Brutal on my main account as well. I get some extra chests, of course, but sometimes I get good rewards, sometimes not so much. So we're approaching the 6 million mark here. This whole video is basically just going to be sitting in front of the Clanboss, basically talking about the plans of the free-to-play. Once we farm Dragon more, I'll be able to upgrade my shield guard to get better damage gear. I'll be able to get Finchy in some actual lifesteal gear, because right now, that's why a big reason why he's dying is because he has no lifesteal gear on. So he's not healing himself, doesn't have Giant Slayer, so doesn't really need the lifesteal gear because his damage isn't going to be enough to really be significant. His single target abilities don't hit very hard at all compared to like Elhain or Shield Guard, who are actually geared for damage. You can see the numbers popping up right there. But farming some Dragon, farming a couple 100 energies worth should be enough to set me up in a spot where now I can make a few upgrades, right? It's not going to be very much at all, but maybe if I do it over the next few days, maybe I can start making some upgrades. So you can see right here, guys, Finchy level 450. You can see the value of poisons, 2.5 million damage, okay? If I had Kael at level 60, that's where Kael shines so much more than Elhain as a Clanboss, especially dungeons. Definitely, I'd be able to do Brutal. I'd be able to do Brutal Clanboss without an issue because I could take Kael. He'd be my Poisoner. He'd also be level 60. He'd have War Master, the whole 9 yards, lifesteal gear, everything would be perfect situation. And then we wouldn't really even need Finchy. So we could put somebody else in here, move something around. I could throw in my Thylesia for decreased defense plus the debuff spread or the debuff duration extend. So yeah, it'd be great. Kael obviously is the best choice. If you pick him, it's going to be easier. Elhain can hit pretty hard. She does hit hard in the arena. Just Kael, the damage he brings is next level. So we did 2 keys on Brutal. 2 keys put me at 11 million damage total. So 11 million damage puts me at the Guardian chest, which is the same level as the top reward on hard. So the Guardian chest here is the same as the Guardian chest here. So wait, no, right? Yeah, Guardian chest, Guardian chest. The next level would be a Master chest, which would be nice. What are we going to get? So still the Ancients, Chance of the Ancient, Chance of the Void, Epic Book. Honestly, Epic Books are what I need because, man, that 2x Ancient Pool session that I did, I got a lot of Epics. Definitely happy about that, but they need so many books. 2-turn cooldown reduction here. These books are valuable, but he just needs so many of them, and I have 2 right now. If I could like go in here and pick them where I wanted them to go, maybe 2 would be okay. I could just go ahead and drop it into the cooldown reduction, good to go. But no, that's unfortunate. That's not what happens. This would be incredible once he gets to tier 6 masteries. Speaking of, we have Rector Draft almost finished with the masteries. She's working towards the way to the bottom. With 350, we have 200, you can call it. So I'll probably finish our masters up today or very soon. We'll be doing the tournaments, doing the Dungeon Diver event. I haven't been doing Ice Golem. I mentioned I was going to do it, but honestly, the runs took too long. I don't want to spend my energy there. So I am going to jump in here and set some Dragon runs to go. My Dragon team is 100%. We have some energy here to claim. I'm going to do my Tag Team Arena. Hopefully get this 1150 by the time this is over, 1 day and 14 hours. So we'll see if I can do that. Classic Arena, just kind of been chilling. Once we get some gear upgrades, we should be able to do enough damage to start moving through these ranks. But hey guys, that's it for the video. So we're not quite to the level of doing Brutal yet. I do think next week though. I think next week is when I want to set my sights on. By next Friday, hopefully we can move on to Brutal. We have a new 6-star champion ready to happen as soon as the champion training event starts. Got to decide who exactly I want to take up there. But let's check this out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I had 5. Oh, I've been tricked. I've been bamboozled. So we have 3 there, almost enough to take a champion to 5-star. Get the last one needed to get a champion 6-star, get our next 6-star, be able to do some Minotaur, be able to move through. Dragon farming hopefully gives me some good results, but I'll check back in here hopefully tomorrow, share with you guys what I have earned from the dragon farming, as well as hopefully, possibly see you guys on the Twitch stream tomorrow, which should be, like I said, about 3 to 4 hours before Platinum Arena reset. So hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. If you're doing anything special, hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll catch you all in the next video.